So we need to find out the false statement. So here statement option A is bridge will discard the frame when one host of the LAN wants to send a frame to the other in the same LAN. So actually the bridge is a device which will connect the two or more LANs. When a frame is arrived from one LAN, it will be forwarded to the next LAN if it is destined for a host in the next LAN. If it is destined for host in the same LAN in which it is coming from, obviously the bridge will discard it, because bridge is meant for forwarding a frame from one LAN to the other LAN, not the same LAN. So that's why, so this statement is correct. Bridge will not discard, the statement is bridge will discard the frame. Yes, the statement is true statement. We need false statement. So here option B is frames arriving on any of the lines are sent. Frames arriving on any of the lines are sent out on all others in the hub. Frames arriving on any of the lines are sent out on all other lines in the hub. So this is also true statement, because the hub is meant for connecting all the hosts in a centralized network. When any frame is coming from one host, it will send out to all the outgoing lines. Collisions also possibility in the frame, that is hub. Normally the hub architecture will be like this. All are connected to this. For example, from this host it is coming means it will go to all the outgoing lines except the line in which it is coming from. So option B is also true statement. Option C, switches and bridges both route on frame addresses. It is correct, because using frame addresses only, switches and bridges have to forward their packets. So that is information. Option C is also true. So here no statement is false. None of the above. None of these. Option D is the right option. Or the tool is list A is different security services and list B is the security attacks. Security services here are integrity, authentication, non-repudiation, and list B A fabrication, B denial of service, C modification. So integrity means when a message you are sending, it should be like same. It should not be any modification or new entry, something like that. So definitely if you modify the message, it is an attack on integrity. That means modification is an attack on integrity. That is 1C. Again, authentication means proper identification of the source or destination, whatever it is, originating source. We have to identify properly whether it is coming from the same source or not. When you fabricate a message pretending that it is coming from proper source, then it will be an attack on authentication. So that is 2A, 1C 2A. And the non-repudiation means whenever, for example, let us suppose one source has sent a message and later on he is denied that the message is not sent. So that type of things, it is an security service is required for that. That is, let us suppose denial of service. After a service is made, again he will deny that. That means denial of service is an attack on non-repudiation. Non-repudiation is the security service we provide. So that is 3B. So 1C, 2A, 3B. Option C is right option.
This question, a table target 2011 is given and its attributes are test ID, center name, students appeared, and test date. This table is given and we have to find the number of tuples in the resultant table. If we execute the SQL query, select center name sum, and this sum will be performed on the attribute students appeared from the table target 2011, group by center name having some students appeared should be less than 500. If we execute this SQL query, the number of tuples in the output table is, here 4 options are given and we have to select the right option. If we execute this SQL query, first of all, the table target 2011 will be grouped by center name. That means all the tuples which have same group name will be gathered together into single group. Like that, that this table is arranged in the form of groups in the form of groups, and this aggregate function sum will be performed on groups on the attribute students appeared, and this having clause is used to filter the groups. That after filtering the groups, and we are selecting attributes only center name and sum. So here the attributes will be, here the output table would be this table consists of attributes center name. We are selecting only center name and sum, and we are grouping with the help of attribute center name. So here all the center names, tuples, this tuple, this one will be grouped together, and the sum will be performed on students appeared, that is 100 plus 200, 300. And Chennai, this tuple and this tuple will be grouped together, and the sum will be performed on 300 and 250. So it consists of 550. The table would be Hyderabad, sum is 300, and Chennai sum is 300 plus 150, 300 plus 250, 550, and Bangalore, which it is only one tuple, and the sum is 300, and Pune 150. So, and if we, because of this having clause, the group Chennai group will be eliminated. Why? Because there the sum is 550. So the output would be Bangalore, the sum is 300. This is alphabetical order. Bangalore, Hyderabad, next Hyderabad, the sum is 300. 100 plus 200, 300. And next tuple would be Pune, and whose sum is 150. So this is the output table, and the number of tuples in this table is 1, 2, and 3. So here correct option is